All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have another Boldr Odyssey here on the channel. So, you guys, honestly, I couldn't tell you how many Boldr Odysseys I have had on the channel. I've had their meteorite dials, I've had bronze, I've had all kinds of different ones, really since I think the inception of the first one. So, really cool. This is a limited edition piece, which honestly, from what I can tell at the website, almost all of the Odysseys, I think, in the bronze models are limited editions to right around 100 pieces. Now, this is in conjunction with Watchdrobe, and I don't know if you guys can see that here on the back, but Watchdrobe is actually a watch store in Hong Kong. So they sell all kinds of what we would consider micro brands over here, but which are common brands, I think, over there in Hong Kong as far as Boldr and other Asian manufacturers. Really cool watch here, and I like what they've done with this. This is all CUSN 8 bronze, as you guys would expect. It's getting this really nice patina on it because this is a tour watch. It's been around to a number of different channels. It actually came to me by way of Random Rob, so pretty cool watch. It's going to go to Chris at Marshall Time next, but let's go ahead and talk specs on this one. So I already let you, it's that marine grade bronze, or I let you know that it's that marine grade bronze here. Big watch here. It's a 45 millimeter case from side to side, and you can actually measure it a little bit bigger at some of these points that extend beyond the bezel here. That's, of course, not including the crown guards or this really big and easy to manipulate 9mm crown they have here on the watch. And that really makes sense for a 500-meter dive watch. So, like I said, CUSN 8, so that's a marine grade bronze here. So 45 side to side, 53 lug tip to lug tip. So it is a big, big watch, and you have 16.5 millimeters of thickness from the case back to the top of this domed sapphire crystal. 22 millimeter lug openings are being used on the watch. One of the things you'll notice right off, guys, with this kind of boxed and domed crystal is the amount of reflection. I'm not sure if they're using any AR on this watch at all, but it really does pick up quite a bit of reflection. Now, there's a couple different dial layouts they usually do on these Boldr Odysseys. They do this loom plot style here, and then they usually also will do some Arabics. And this is the regular loom plot. They call this their 3D loom because these are such big and bold indices, and they totally glow like crazy. Make sure to stick around for the loom shot. Nice clean baton hands being used on this watch. Date functionality down here at the 6 o'clock position. Now, if you go to the website, you'll see that a lot of these watches are running the Seiko NH35 movement, which is a great movement. This one happens to be running a Sellita SW200, so I do believe that these are probably going to be a bit pricier of a watch. The Odyssey is not cheap. It's usually a $649 watch, so I would imagine these are going to be somewhere in that $700 to $800 price range, running the Sellita SW200. Nice bezel on the watch, as always. Now, I'm not sure if this is a prototype or a production model or what, but like I said, they're all limited numbers, always on these watches, and I would imagine these Watchdrobe ones are going to be no different. So, case back, they're always custom case backs on the Boldr watches. I'm not sure if this is going to be the case back they'll use on this model, but that is the skyline of downtown Hong Kong. Looks pretty cool there. Really nice silicone style bracelet or strap on this watch, and it says something on there. I'm not really quite sure. Boldr embossed, quick release. You've got the CUSN 8 bronze hardware on the buckle to match. So good looking watch overall. This is called a pine green dial. So if you're not familiar, this is what they're calling this color. Me being a tree guy, I love the pine green dial. Very, very nice looking watch. So let's go ahead and pause it, get this watch on my 7-inch wrist, and then make sure to stick around for the loom shot because this watch has so much loom on it. All right, so 45 millimeters. It's a big watch, but what's interesting is I've worn, like I said, I've had so many of these Odysseys on the channel that I've had time to actually wear them and wear them out into the field and work with them on. And I'm usually not a 45 millimeter watch guy. They're just usually too big, but something about the way this watch sits on the wrist, even at that 53 lug tip to lug tip, the watch wears very well. And it's not, sometimes bigger watches can be a little painful on my wrist, but this one tends to fit very, very well. So nice looking piece. Dim the lights and you guys will be blown away by the loom on this one. All right, big indicator right there, just shutting off the studio lights and the watch is glowing. So I'll leave a link down below to the Watchdrobe store in Hong Kong, so you guys can check that out. I went to their website and they have some neat watches. Also, of course, leave a link to Boldr website where you can check out what they currently have available in this Odyssey lineup. Great looking watch. I'm a big fan of these bronze watches and the patina. I like the way they patina naturally. I'm not into the forced patina. I think you actually cause quite a bit of damage when you start doing that to your loom pips and all kinds of stuff. But this natural patina that this watch is getting from just being around these YouTubers, it's pretty cool. So nice looking piece, guys. You like the video on this one, and if you like the Boldr Odyssey, give us a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.